What's up, Nibbles? Jdawg back to answer more goddamn questions. Printing off, stack was getting pretty fucking behind, and I think all the rest of these are order questions. It's all just names. Print them off like 2 days ago, but get goddamn behind. Those fucking page, man, fuck me dead to those slow down. That is some bullshit. That's all I gotta say. Sean McGuire, hails Jdawg, new to the channel. We needed some new tunes to get through the winter, so picked up some of your recommendations and classics too. Can't go wrong with both those. Classics and Jdawg recommends. That's the way to go, goddammit. Been using my CD changer more and felt like a poser because I have the S&M slip mats, but not the CD. Ha. Have a good holiday and see you at MDF. When is next head bash? I'm always in a daze. What's the Jdawg do to stay focused? So he has two goddamn questions. Um, the head bash I've asked that a million times, but since he was a goddamn order and he said he is new to the channel, so he gave a disclaimer. Uh, no time soon. I mean, we're so goddamn busy, and now that there's a lot of competition with doing fests, in case you haven't noticed, in the U.S., fests are popping up everywhere. So basically, all the bands, it's like, okay, let's get so and so bands. Like they're all taken basically. So I'm not saying we'll never do one again. In our lifetime, I would imagine we'll do something. Um, but it ain't gonna be within the next 2-3 years. 3 years, it would be the minimum. I would say by the time we decided, like, hey, let's finally do it, and then you'd have to do it about just over a year out as far as preparing and shit. So at the absolute soonest, 3 years. Oh, we could expect a head bash in 3 years. No, I said at the absolute soonest, but it could be 10 years, it could be 15 years, it could be never. So yeah, no, it's not coming anytime goddamn soon. How does Jdawg stay focused? I mean, I don't know, man. I mean, you just got to do what you got to do. That's the way I see it. Maybe it's just a genetic trait. Yeah, because I mean, I do see people falling off. What I see is people just stay consistent with whatever they do. Because what it is, they get bored. And when it comes to like work or business like that, my mindset was always like this: would you rather be bored or would you rather be broke? I'd rather be bored personally. But yeah, doing the day in, day out, no matter what it is, no matter what you're doing, even if it was a passion thing, you're going to get eventually. It's going to get a little bit mundane, but that's how success is built. And I just a lot of it is was thrown in my lap at a very early age to where it's like you didn't have a choice. This is what you have to fucking do, whether it be whatever job you're working or whatever. It's like I can't just not go. You just won't get fired. Now I have no income. Um, so it wasn't like the option was there a lot of times. So from yeah, like when I hear these guys, I'm in my 20s and I don't have a job. Like what? Like what? Why would that? There was never a day in my adulthood ever where I was unemployed. Ever. You don't quit another job or leave another job till you have a replacement. Like honestly, unless you have over $1 million in the bank account, there's no reason you should be doing that. That's because in all honesty too, like my mindset is like, what else would you be doing? Like you're outside in your personal life, you're not busy. And what do you want to do? Just sit around and play video games all day? That's for fucking kiddos. Like that's a waste of time. That's a waste of life. So I guess that's how I stay goddamn focused. If I don't know if that helps though. That's just how I look at it. Stefan Zoller, I just meant to add a comment in my order but forgot. Oh, so you sent this through email. Any stickers will be appreciated. Yep. Question for Jdawg. Being a fan of Mercyful Fate and the King, I'm wondering how you'd rate their post 1980s records. I watched the YouTube channel, but I haven't seen every video, so you may have already answered this. No, I've never. You want me to do both of them in order? I mean, I'm not gonna do them all in order. If I had to pick a 90s album, I said, do you want me to combine them two as one, or would you want me to do Fate separately or King Diamond separately? If I had to combine, pick one favorite out of all the 90s Fate albums and all the 90s King Diamond albums, that's actually a really good question. I never thought about it. Which would be my favorite? Um, Fuck, I don't know. The first one that popped in my mind is probably either Merciful Fate Dead Again or King Diamond Voodoo. But ranked in order, go Fate, since there's not that many 90s albums. I would go in order of what I like is Dead Again, Nine, Time, In the Shadows, then Into the Unknown. That'd be the order I'd like them in. I like every single album. I think every album is fucking great. King Diamond, probably be Voodoo, like I said. It's toss up between Voodoo and Spider's Lullaby, but let's go Voodoo since I already said that. Voodoo, Spider's Lullaby, The Eye, House of God, Graveyard. I'm going to the 2000s too. Let's say probably Puppet Master, then probably Give Me Your Soul Please, and then probably Abigail Part 2, The Revenge. I'd say that'd probably be in order of those as well. That's why I like them in order. Uh, John Doherty. Question for the YouTube channel. Who would win in a fight between Jesus Christ versus Santa Claus? Both fictional characters, so I wouldn't know. I personally think Santa Claus would send that bitch ass Jesus Christ to the morgue in a body bag with bullet holes through it. He's definitely a hell of a lot more useful. I'll say that. At least he gives kids fucking hope, gets kids excited. JC is fucking completely useless. As goddamn GB would say, Christ is a scheme and will ruin your life. Everybody I see that just converts that shit, I just see them pissing away their life. Just pissing it away. Worshiping a fake fucking ideology. Um, and like goddamn Asheron says, Jesus Christ symbolizes a fool. It's a goddamn, it's a deer crossing sign. Fucking just once you see that, you see that upright cross sign, a fool in front of you. Just flat out is. It's the equivalent of a guy I see taking $100 bills, just flushing them down the toilet, just wasting money, flushing them down the toilet. What are you doing, bro? When you're worshiping that fucking fake ass bullshit, you're just wasting your years. You're giving years, just wasting it on a fake bastard. That's the way I see it. And that goes for all you other fake white light religions too. Judaism, Muslims, Buddhism, whatever the fuck's out there. White religions equal fucking fake ass, fucking made up fucking trash. To the Morgan body bag throws out. Think about it. Santa could open a can of whoop ass by having his reindeer and elves join in the fight. Yep. Theoretically, that useless fuck on the cross is good for nothing. Question 2. Since Hollywood has run out of goddamn ideas, if Hollywood were to make a movie about Hell's Headbangers, what actor would you want to play Jdawg? It could be any actor, past, present, or at a certain era. Jesus fucking Christ, that'd be a pretty boring goddamn video, to be honest with you, man. If you just want to see people stand around fucking taping up boxes, just some tunes playing in the background, minimum talking, that's the day. It's not very entertaining. So people are like, I'd love to work there. No, you won't. You'd be bored fucking stiff, guaranteed. Would I want to play me? I mean, I guess somebody that would resemble me to, I don't know, maybe Sylvester Stallone, something like that. He's about my height. Doesn't look like, I mean, similar, I guess. I mean, it's not going to be fucking The Rock, who's 7 feet tall. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's who's popping in my mind. I mean, there probably is a better pick. I guess I'd go with Stallone. uh, Kyle M. Hey, Jdawg. Just saw this shit and thought it'd be a good question. What do you think about Mr. Bungle headlining the Milwaukee Death Fest? Uh, he's like, fucking deplorable. All about the money, I guess. Looks like some poser shit on the bill too. I saw that. I mean, I wasn't the least bit surprised after talking to Jamie Josta. I mean, because in the previous fest, I mean, they had fucking Biohazard on there for fuck's sake. Didn't they have Fear Factory too? They don't get much more canoe than that. But I mean, he said, I mean, he's bringing in the commercial shit, the I think even the twin cores, or and then the true shit. He's doing he's basically trying to turn it into a European fest with like Hellfest is Wehrmacht, where we're just you had everything from heavy metal, thrash metal, big, large, small. I mean, didn't Hellfest like last year? Correct me if I'm wrong. Somebody told me this. So last year, the year before, the Metallica played. He's trying to turn into some American version of that. I don't know if he said that on camera in the interview, but that's what he said. He was out on camera, off camera. That's what he told me. That is his goal, is to build it up to that size. It's the biggest American metal fest that he can. So with that being said, yeah, you're gonna have to get the bigger shit. Now, Mr. Bungle, full thing. I first heard of that shit, when I was young. And I've never even officially listened to it. That was another band, dude. When I heard about it, 12, 13 years old, 15 by the latest is when I heard of that bullshit. That was a literally, you see the name, and I'm like, I don't even want to like this. I'm not even going to check it out. I don't need to check it out to know it's fucking Canoe. And just by default, if there's a 0.1% chance that I would like it, it's like, that's a guilty pleasure that I don't even want in the goddamn collection. I don't want to like it. The name Mr. Bungle says fucking Mr. Canoe. That's what it says to me. Doesn't say impaled. Doesn't say the Tish. I mean, names that call you in: obituary, carcass, morbid angel, nunslaughter. Those are names that call me in. That screams fucking metal. That's what I was always attracted to. Mr. Bungle. Why the fuck would I want to listen to that? I mean, I'm trying to think of a good example of a band I do like, which had a stupid fucking name. Uh, I don't think anything that's as stupid as the name of that. Maybe that's Summertime Daisy's band, but I'm not even going to use them as an example because that was way, way later on, and somebody told me to check that out. Trying to think of somebody in my younger years where I'm like, the names, I just never liked it. But for whatever reason, here's a prime example: Origin. I told that story. The first two albums are good. I think the first album's great. Um, that's a name where it wouldn't call me in, and the cover art, nothing wouldn't call me in. Again, I think the way I checked it out is maybe it was either description in the Resound Relapse magazines, the catalogs they put in there, like because there's interviews in there too, like usually one or two interviews with one of their bands. It was either that or it was on one of the comps, and I heard one song and liked it. I can't remember which. But a band like that, if I saw that cover and logo, that's something I would not check out. That's just the way I am. You're judging a book by its cover. Yeah, well, there's so much shit to check out. What the fuck else are you going to judge it by? And especially back then, this is any dummy saying this is before YouTube and shit like that, where you could just check it out for free. Were you going to go buy something just based off how it looks? What are you going to go just buy? I'm buying Exhumed Gore Metal. Oh, wow, this looks fucking good. And it was. You saw the Tish. Why do you think any one of us, and I'm pretty sure it was Chase, the Bog Hat for Barbecue, that was the first Tish album that was picked up and that we heard. Why do you think he picked that up? Why? I never asked him, but I know what the reason is. You saw that fucking badass fucking cover, hacked up for barbecue. You flipped it over. You looked at that goddamn track listing, drilling for brains, fucking blood craving. You saw that and you're like, huh. Saw the name Mortician. That sounds fucking pretty brutal. And you looked at the logo. You're like, I'm checking this out. You see dumbass Mr. Bungle. Why the fuck would I check this out? Because some dumb, that's what's wrong with the scene. Doesn't listen to it and it's ripping on it. You didn't need to, dude. It comes from the generation. That's what you did. Now, don't get me wrong. If there's people that knew your taste, whether you're friends, buds, whatever, family members, they knew what you liked. They had a lot of very similar tastes. They were familiar with it. And they said, dude, I think you would like this fucking album. It's X, Y, and Z. And they gave you a description. Then, yeah, I would go check it out. But just looking at it, Tish, Mr. Bungle, which am I picking up? It's a no fucking brainer. To me, it blows my mind. Why would anybody be interested in checking out a band called Mr. Bungle? Well, like, why would you? Job for a Cowboy. That's another one. Had never even heard it. Don't even want to hear it. It's technical, brutal fucking death metal. I already turned off like a motherfucker. 2000s and up is when that Canoe shit came up. At least that's when I started hearing about it, is in the 2000s. 2000s, crystal clear technical death metal. Yay, I bet it's fucking awesome. I'm turned off like a motherfucker. And the job, but the name alone, before I even knew that technical death metal part, I'm like, I'm not even listening to this. I was like, I don't even want to like this. Just like the Summertime Daisy saw that, did it. That's another, I'm not even going to listen to this, don't want to like this. But when you saw the description on the side, Vic Records, 92, 93, 90s death metal, and then you get, dude, it's fucking like, sounds like goddamn early Suffocation. Oh shit, really? And I was like, yeah, the cover and shit does look like 90s. Everything's like, all right, I'm going to put this on. And the logo looks 90s, just the name was stupid as shit. There was kind of a little bit of a inside info that we put on. Oh shit, this is really actually good. Good 90s death metal. But in general, yeah, why would you put that bullshit on? But was I surprised to see them on the list? No, I mean I saw last year's fucking list. So I'm expecting more good bands to be announced, and then some serious fucking Canoe shit along the way as well. But I mean, again, he said that. So, and do I mind? I mean, I'm a different dude because half the band. I mean, I'm there working anyway. So to be honest, if there's 10 bands playing that I want to watch, that's enough for me. between ear fatigue and just tired and just old man dog. How many bands? I don't want to watch 30 bands straight. And where I'm at, where the vending's at, it's separate from all the band rooms. So it's not like I got to sit there and listen to it. So to be honest, me and my stance, I don't give a shit. Like, whatever. We could put Tupac in that fucking goddamn room. I don't really care. It's all based. Am I going to be watching it though? No. Am I going to be watching Mr. Bungle? Fuck no. Did I watch Biohazard? No. So it makes no difference to me. Um, Next goddamn guy is Caleb Chenoweth. Hey dog, Critical Mass here. Just checking in to see how your trip to Heavy Hell was. I wasn't there, so there wasn't a trip. I think is that the one that was that the one on which Heavy Hell was? Oh, that was the one. I'm thinking of the Georgia one. You mean so that was a while ago, man. The Indiana. I mean, it was fine, 4 hour drive, and you saw the interviews. I was one of the guys who came up and got our Hootie and Stain CD signed. Okay, yeah, I remember you in the parking lot. Was also wondering if you ever went and bulked up to at the Golden Corral. Hey, don't leave that there. Uh, I know it was only $15, but hopefully it got you in the mood to go. Would have tried to take a photo that night, but didn't want to tie you up. We'll definitely have to see you at Metal Threat. I'll definitely be at Metal Threat and get that photo. Anyways, thanks for the vids and the LP later. God damn it. No, I didn't go to the Golden Crown bulked up. Look like I need to go to goddamn Golden Crown bulk up. Fuck no, that's a line that he's a guy. I don't want to say his name because I don't know if he what's his name thrown out there from saying this. Um, yeah, because he worked for us, and it's like he's like, I'm so fucking sick and tired of these pussies bitching about their goddamn shirt sizes. He's an older guy. It's like back in the fucking day in the late '80s, early '90s, there was medium, large, and XL. That was it. You got your shirt in the mail. He's like, if it was too small, he's like, you took it, you put it all around your knees, you stretched it out. He's like, and if it was too big, you went the fucking Golden Crown, you bulked up. Not saying that's my stance, but that's where that came from, and nonetheless, goddamn funny. And but no, I didn't go to the Golden Crown bulk the fuck up. Henrik Carroll, should be the last one, goddammit. Jdawg, Henrik K here, was around when the channel first got started. Don't comment as much these days, but still watching. Order question. During an interview, Eric from Watain said that he felt that metal always should have an element of danger to it, like people in the crowd at shows swinging their bullet belts around or whatever you can come up with. Your view is that we should make metal offensive again. What are your thoughts on the danger aspect? Need to weed out the weak or excessive? I mean, it depends on what you're talking about dangerous. I mean, I don't think you should have to fear for your life going to a goddamn show. That seems a tad excessive, and not to mention, I'm sure there's somebody, especially these war metal guys, the Cavalt tough guys, like, oh, I do. Shut the fuck up, man. You're 140 pounds, Pee Wee Herman, Screech Powers, Steve Urkel, fucking pussy ass fucking wimp. If the toughness ever does get broken out, you're the one getting stuffed in that goddamn garbage can. Shut the fuck up unless you're goddamn actually tough. And I've yet to see one of these fucking guys that are. The only one that actually looks fucking tough is the guys in Blasphemy. There's some toughness right there, goddammit. So if they want to say shit like that, fine. If not, shut your bitch ass up, sitting on the couch eating Cheetos and drinking your dumb ass craft beers. Shut the fuck up. I mean, I'm always for busting balls and calling people out. You know, they got a dumbass Mr. Bungle shirt. That's okay. But and what for fuck's sakes, Watain? Who the fuck are they to talk? Isn't that kind of like a commercial sellout band now? I mean, at least from where they came. I mean, if that's the case, dude, nobody's gonna be coming out to your goddamn shows. A lot of the kiddos that like your band, they're sure is not fucking tough, so they're not gonna be able to defend themselves in times of danger. But if he's supposed to say like, if he's insinuating like it's supposed to give you those butterflies in the stomach type fear, have an image, not dumbass baseball caps on stage like we've been over in sportswear. It's supposed to have a scary image to where, like, the outside folks, your mommy, your Grammy, if you brought them along, yes, they should feel a sense of danger just because they don't understand it. And again, everything and everybody fits the bill. If he means that, then yes, I agree with him. And that's maybe what he meant because they do have a cool ass image, Watain. I'll give him that. But if he's thinking like, yeah, people getting stabbed or fucking beat up or something that shows it's like, and again, come on, man. Is he another 160-pound fucking pushover pussy boy? Probably. He didn't look jacked and stacked last I fucking saw him. So it's like, can you back that toughness up? Because if that's the case, dude, you might be fearful for your goddamn self, too. So talk tough only if you're tough, brah, brah. Don't be coming clubberlanging over here if you're a bitch boy. It's a lot of guys, yeah, talk minus action equals nothing. All fucking talk. So if he meant the like what I just said, yeah, that fear element as far as what the outsiders would look like, because it's got the true goddamn metal spirit, the true metal image. That's how Dismember should have carried that on. Granted, they never looked canoe with sports jerseys, but that's how I would have kept their band image. Blood covered and the inverted crosses and like an ever flowing stream. I refer to that always because just I don't know. I thought that image was always awesome ever since a kid when I first picked that up. They should have gone on stage with that. And again, because again, we wouldn't like myself or you guys that have been going to shows for years, you wouldn't feel fearful for your life. But Mama and fucking Annie Tina and all these goddamn pussies that don't know shit, that what champion of the Pantera, they'd go there and think like, holy shit, this stuff's fucking crazy. So on that element, yeah, that's what they should fucking think. Um, that one I would agree with. So you go to internal bleeding, you go like, this feels really safe. Yeah, Billy's up there in his fucking corn shirt. Man, he's doing so good. Oh man, let's go get a hot dog with those ball caps. Have that. Yeah, it's a safe feeling. So if that's what he meant, then yeah, I've been kind of saying it this whole time on this channel for what, 2 fucking years now. So yeah, I agree with him 110% if that's what the fuck he meant. Comes with synergy to the video, but the guy getting in the morning later, goddammit.